as you could tell by the title, by that time I'll probably been picked out the topic. So I made a list of funny stories I could think of that I figured y'all would probably, you know, be entertained by. So my list, I got a hit and run, the time I pulled somebody's ponytail out, the time I almost got beat up or jumped, like I don't know what was about to freaking happen, then the time somebody almost OD'd or freaking had alcohol poison in my apartment. So which one to pick? I'm just gonna pick the ponytail story. The time I pulled this girl ponytail out. So we gonna give y'all a set and we gonna set this story out now. So I'm in 6th grade. When was this? We was in PE. This is in gym. Now, normally, y'all see I'm chunky. Y'all, you know, you see that. So I ain't really like gym like that. Like, you know, they be wanting you to do sit-ups and push-ups and do laps and all that. I ain't want to do that, but this day we was outside, so I do that because we free to do whatever we want to do. It wasn't like we had to play a specific game or do whatever. It was just, you know, everybody do whatever. And we used to be outside playing double dutch, and I used to love to freaking double dutch. Like, girl, let me jump in. Hold up. Okay. So we outside. It's like a football field. So, you know, you got the grass in the middle, the little track around it, but like on part of the field, it was like just a big concrete slab. So it was just like a free space. We would go on that and double dutch or whatever. And it was like the PE instructors, I don't know where they was at. They weren't paying us no attention. They was probably sitting on the bleachers way on the other side, not paying attention. We doing whatever we want to do. Mind you, let me give you a background on this school. The middle school I went to was so ratchet. 6th grade, it was a girl in my class that was pregnant. Her sister was in 8th grade. She was pregnant. Then when we got to 8th grade, well, 6th grade, she had done left. 6th grade, 7th grade, she wasn't there. 8th grade, homegirl popped back up at the school. But guess what? She pregnant again. That's how ratchet it was. I'm talking about people fighting all the time, riots, food fights, all that ratchet stuff. So that's what kind of middle school I go to. Keep that in the back of your mind for when we get to in the nitty gritty of this story. So anyway, so we in PE playing double dutch or whatever. It's like a couple boys around us playing with ball, not playing basketball, playing with balls. That sound a little nasty. But they playing with freaking basketballs out there or whatever on the little concrete slab. So we sitting here double dutching. So like folks just kept jumping in front of me. Like we had a whole system set up where, you know, everybody got their turn to get in. But so many people started coming over there. I guess we was, you know, having fun and all that. And they just wanted to jump in on the fun. But baby don't want to get in line. So I started getting mad because I'm like, bruh, I've been sitting here waiting for the longest and people just keep jumping in front of me like I was getting pissed off. And I was like, okay, next person jump in front of me, jump in on my go. I said, I'm going to pull your hair. I ain't say pull your hair out. I said pull your hair or pull your ponytail, something like that I said. I don't remember exactly what it was. But whatever the fuck it was that I said, that's what I did. Now, homegirl, what we gonna call her? We gonna call her June. Okay. And matter of fact, I'm still friends with baby on Facebook. So she decides to get her little happy behind and skips on and jump inside when they, you know, got the little thing going on. So I don't know if it was soon as she jumped in or when she came out from, you know, skipping rope or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was soon as she jumped in because it wouldn't have made no sense for me to do that afterwards. And then y'all know I'm a cheat anyway. So as soon as she jumped in, I was like, oh nah, homegirl ain't going down like that. So as soon as she jumped in, here come my hand. I grabs her ponytail and give her a quick little yank. You know, I wasn't trying to pull her ponytail off. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I just wanted to let them know, like, bruh, y'all folks think that I be playing. When I said what I said, I meant what I said. You think you finna jump in on me? Somebody FaceTiming me. I'm gonna FaceTime them back later. But anyway, so you think you just gonna jump in on me on my turn, and that's just gonna be that, and I ain't gonna do what I said I was gonna do. So I had done yanked her ponytail, whatever, and did a little yank. But bruh, when her head yanked back, it didn't stop, and all I had was tracks in my hand. I wish I had some hair in here somewhere or something to just be holding some tracks, some weave in my hand, so y'all could just feel the realness of this story. So at this point, mind y'all, I ain't never had been in no fight before. I ain't never had been in no fight before. I never got beat up. I never beat nobody up. I seen a lot of fights. Shit, I thought it was interesting, but I wasn't trying to get my ass beat. I ain't want to get no fight because I ain't want to get beat up. And the fact that I ain't never had beat nobody ass before, in my mind, it was just like, nah, bro, I'm good on that. But as soon as her ponytail came off and it's holding in my hand, it was like everybody was like, you know, everybody making a whole big scene of it. So I'm just standing there, and immediately in my mind, I was like,
oh, hell, you gonna have to fight this. It's not.
You finna have to fight. And I didn't want to hit her first because let me tell y'all one thing about myself. I don't know why I've always been like this, but with school, I've always been like straight and narrow with school. Like, I ain't play about my grades. I ain't gonna say I was no goody two shoes or nothing like that, but I've always been pretty, you know, smart or whatever. I always made good grades, straight A's or A's and B's or whatever. So in my mind, I always think,
oh, people getting in fights, they get suspended. I ain't finna get suspended and have that on my record. Girl, you get suspended, you ain't gonna be able to do your work. Like, I ain't finna get miss out on my points or have my grades dropping because they trying to suspend me. No ma'am.
So I wasn't gonna hit first because I wasn't gonna be the one that started the fight. She was gonna have to start the fight because then I would be just saying that I was just defending myself, and then it wouldn't be my fault. I didn't want it to be my fault. I didn't want to start the fight, but I finished it. So I'm sitting, I'm like, oh hell, now I gotta fight. Like, what the hell? Like, bruh, I ain't been in a fight before, and I'm scared. Like, damn, I'm done pull this girl ponytail out, and I'm about to get my goddamn ass. It was like I was scared to fight because I had never been in a fight before, but at that moment, it was like, okay.
Today is the day that it goes down. Today is my first fight.
No questions asked. I don't have a choice. You fight in a day. Like, I just knew it. You know, this is the day that is going to be my first fight. Finally. Because people was always fighting all the time. I used to stay up till freaking God knows when watching videos on YouTube, fighting videos. Who does that? I guess because people used to be fighting at school all the time. I just thought it was interesting. Watch people get beat up. Guess what happened? She started crying. And I was like, oh, hell. Nah, I'm finna get in mother trouble. Because why you gonna start crying? Why you ain't just hit me? Like, why she ain't just hit me? And now thinking back on it, it's funny because she probably was like, oh, hell no. And I mean, I wasn't as big as I am now. Clearly, I was in 6th grade, but I probably was wearing like between a 10 and 12 pants or something like that. So I was kind of thick. You know, I'm a little chunky chunk. So she was probably like,
her big ass ain't about to beat me up.
Now looking back on it, but then I'm like, and the thing was, homegirl used to have so much mouth, and I thought that immediately because of just who she was and how much shit she used to be always talking, I thought she was gonna like whoop my ass and give me that 1-2 on it real quick, you know. But she started crying, so then I feel bad, and I'm like, oh hell. So I'm like,
oh, I'm so sorry. I ain't mean to pull your ponytail out.
Like, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. So I'm trying to help her now. Mind you, this is just like a long thing of tracks, like some tied ass, dusty ass hair, bruh. So and she bald headed as fuck, bro. That's what make it even worse. Like, she had a little nub sitting on top of her head and the tracks wrapped around it. So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And in my whole mind, I'm like, bro, I hope she don't go tell, and I hope they don't see her crying, because if she tell, then I'm the one gonna get in trouble, and it's gonna make it seem like I was bullying and like I was just trying to start a fight. Like, bro, I didn't want to get in trouble. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get suspended. They gonna put me in goddamn in school suspension or suspend me from school. Like, I was just so scared. So I'm like, shit, fuck that. I'm helping this bitch put this ponytail back on. So mind you, I told you these kids at my school is ignorant as hell. So, just a coincidence, we was double dutching. Her tracks was long as hell. Tell me why these kids done snatched the weave. These boys that was around us, that was bad as hell. So, and I think they was the ones who started the whole thing with people jumping in out of turn anyway. The boys was. So, I'm trying to help her put the ponytail in, and they come snatching the tracks from me. Bruh, why they done pulled the tracks out and start jump roping with this girl tracks? I kid you not. I cannot make this shit up. I put my hand on the Bible. It's so funny and it's so fucked up. Like, kids are mean. They are very, very mean and malicious and evil. Wow, one of my eyes look bigger than the other one. But anyway, but it was so sad. I felt so bad. Like, they really sitting here jump roping with this girl tracks, and the only reason they doing it is because I pulled her freaking ponytail out. And then I'm like, now I'm acting like I'm this bitch friend, and I'm trying to take the tracks back from them. Like, why y'all doing that? Like, that is so mean. So then I get the hair back, and I'm trying to dust her tracks off, and it was just a no-go. Like, I don't even remember what ended up happening. I don't even know if she ended up putting it back on, because she was bald head. Like, I don't think she would have want to walk. Ooh, my nose running. I don't think she would have wanted to walk around the school with her hair like that without her ponytail back on. But at that point, how dirty they had done got it. I mean, we was on concrete, so it's not as bad as, like, if we was in the grass or in the dirt. But still, like, they done dirty her tracks up now. Like, what's she gonna do? So I don't know if we got her ponytail back on good, or if she had to just walk around with a nub for the day. But she ain't end up telling. I ain't get in trouble. But I felt so bad after that. I felt so bad. I know she probably hated me, and we went to high school together and everything, and she never said nothing about it. Like, in high school, it wasn't like we was besties or friends or nothing like that, but you know, we'll speak. It wasn't no beef or no drama like that. But bruh, I felt so bad.